Hello metalheads! Here are the metal bands who brought their aesthetic to comic books, graphic novels, from oldest release date to newest release date. Check it out! Number 1. Kiss. Starting in 1977, licensed Kiss stories and adventures have been published by Marvel Comics, Image Comics, Dark Horse Comics, Platinum Studios, Archie Comics, and IDW Publishing. Unlicensed stories have been published by Revolutionary Comics. Ironically, according to frontman bassist Gene Simmons, all the band members except himself hate comic books. Number 2. Alice Cooper. Tales from the Inside. Publisher, Marvel Comics Group. Release October 1979. Alice Cooper Rock and Roll Comics. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release November 1990. Alice Cooper Issue Number 1. Publisher Blue Water Comics. Release September 2014. Number 3. Guns N' Roses. Rock and Roll Comics Number 1. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release June 1989. Guns N' Roses. Rock and Roll Comics Number 33. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release January 1991. Guns N' Roses Live. Rock and Roll Comics. Number 43. Release January 1992. Guns N' Roses Issue 1-2. Publisher Personality Comics. Release 1998. Reckless Life. Guns N' Roses. A graphic novel. Publisher, Omnibus Press. Release 2016. Number 4. Metallica. Rock and Roll Comics 2. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release August 1989. Metallica 2 Rock and Roll Comics Issue Number 42. Through the Never with Metallica. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release 1991. Metallica The Early Years from Hard Rock Comics Number 1. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release January 1992. Metallica 1A and 2B. Publisher Celebrity Comics. Release June and August 1992. Metallica. Publisher Metal Thunder Comics. Release July 1992. Metallica Number 1. Publisher Rocket Comics and Malibu Comics. Release December 1993. Orbit. Metallica Issue Number 1. Publisher Blue Water Comics. Release December 2014. Metallica Black Album 30 Anniversary Comic. Publisher Generic. Release December 2021. Number 5. Bon Jovi. Rock and Roll Comics Number 3. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release 1989. Number 6. Motley Crue. Rock and Roll Comics Number 4. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release 1989 and 1990. Motley Crue. Metal Thunder. Publisher, Metal Thunder Comics. Release 1990. Motley Crue. Hard Rock Comics. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release April 1992. Motley Crue. Livin' the Fast Life. Publisher, Storm Entertainment. Release February 2016. Motley Crue. Dr. Feelgood. Publisher, Tidal Wave Productions. Release October 30, 2017. Motley Crue. The Dirt graphic novel. Publisher, Z2 Comics. Release April 2022. Number 7. Def Leppard. Rock and Roll Comics Number 5. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release November 1989. Def Leppard. Hard Rock Comics. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release 1992. But unfortunately the famous design of Def Leppard and the Women of Doom comic art, not a comic. It's poster art. Number 8. Skid Row. Rock and Roll Comics Number 8. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release February 1990. Number 9. Rock and Roll Comics Number 10. Whitesnake and Warrant. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release April 1990. Number 10. Aerosmith. Rock and Roll Comics Number 11. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release May 1990. Aerosmith 2. Rock and Roll Comics Number 57. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release January 1993. Number 11. Led Zeppelin. Rock and Roll Comics Number 13. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release July 13, 1990. Number 12. Poison. Rock and Roll Comics Number 15. Publisher, Revolutionary Comics. Release September 1990. Number 13. Van Halen Comics, publisher, Rock Fantasy Comics, release June 1990. Van Halen, Rock and Roll Comics number 16, publisher, Revolutionary Comics, release October 1990. Van Halen, Hard Rock Comic, publisher, Revolutionary Comics, release May 1993. Number 14, Queensryche, Rock and Roll Comics number 20, publisher, Revolutionary Comics, release April 1, 1991. Queensryche 2, Hard Rock Comic number 18, publisher, Revolutionary Comics, release September 1993. Number 15, AC/DC, Rock and Roll Comics number 22, publisher, Revolutionary Comics, release 1991. Number 16, Anthrax, Rock and Roll Comics number 24, publisher, Revolutionary Comics, release 1991. Anthrax, Among the Living graphic novel, publisher, Z2 Comics, release July 6, 2021. Number 17, Ozzy Osbourne Black Sabbath, Rock and Roll Comics number 28, publisher, Revolutionary Comics, release 1991. Black Sabbath, The Power of Black Sabbath, publisher Malibu Comics, release February 1994. Number 18, Ozzy Osbourne, Rock and Roll Comics number 29, publisher, Revolutionary Comics, release 1991. Ozzy Osbourne, publisher Malibu Comics, release 1993. Ozzy Osbourne, The Metal Madman, publisher Tidal Wave Productions, release 2017. Dark Knight's Death Metal, Band Edition issue number 7, Ozzy Osbourne, publisher DC Comics, release September 2021. Ozzy Osbourne, Patient number 9, publisher McFarlane, release 2022. Number 19, The Black Crowes, Rock and Roll Comics number 34, publisher, Revolutionary Comics, release 1991. Number 20, Scorpions, Rock and Roll Comics number 44, publisher, Revolutionary Comics, release February 1992. Number 21, Pantera, Power in the Darkness, publisher Rocket Comics, release August 1994. Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power, publisher Z2 Comics, will be released on March 28, 2023. Number 22, Megadeth, Cryptic Writings of Megadeth number 1-4 complete series, publisher Chaos Comics, release September 1997. Megadeth, Death by Design, hardcover Megadeth Omnibus, publisher Heavy Metal Magazine, release August 6, 2019. Megadeth Part 1, a 4-page preview, publisher Tidal Wave Comics, release 2020. Dark Knight's Death Metal, Band Edition issue number 1, Megadeth, publisher DC Comics, release March 2021. Number 23, Rob Zombie's Spook Show International Comics number 1-9, publisher Crossgun Comics number 1-3, and MD Creations number 4-9, first release November 2003. Number 24, Cannibal Corpse, Unleashing the Bloodthirsty Comics, publisher Metal Blade, release 2004. Cannibal Corpse, Evisceration Plague, drawn by Vince Locke, publisher Metal Blade, release 2009. Number 25, Stone Sour's Corey Taylor, House of Gold and Bones number 1-4, publisher Dark Horse Comics, release October 2012. Number 26, Slayer, Repentless Comics, publisher Dark Horse Comics, release January 25, 2017. Number 27, War, Orgasmageddon number 1-4, publisher Dynamite Entertainment, release June, 2017. Number 28, Iron Maiden, Legacy of the Beast graphic novel, publisher Heavy Metal Magazine, release October, 2018. Number 29, Dio, Holy Diver graphic novel, publisher Z2 Comics, release January 1, 2020. Number 30, Metal Church, Return of the Faith Healer, publisher Rat Hawk, February 21, 2020. Number 31, Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance, publisher Z2 Comics, release July 26, 2022. Number 32, In Flames, The Jester's Curse, publisher Z2 Comics, will be released on May 30, 2023. Number 33, Amon Amarth The Great Heathen Army, publisher Z2 Comic, release, June 2023. And finally, number 34, Dark Knight's Death Metal, Band Edition issue number 1-7, Megadeth, Ghost, Lacuna Coil, Opeth, Sepultura, Dream Theater and Ozzy Osbourne, publisher DC Comics, first release March 2021.